Kubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Frank Motors. The dark is here to rule.
Komisi Pentaban Kentiyo yung Nongrep kibaju bandrap yung Krai. Ubolong Jingtung ubalas dang bandu jaj hakani ke jalan Meglaya. Ka Food Safety Standard Authority of India kabahap hapo ka jingpet jok Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Haka arpa pratrik uleber arajar arpulai. Kala pelong ya kayo tamasa Hamadan Malki Shlong. Na ka jingeshim bentalang jong Nongrep Krai na keleng kisnong jong kerilum kasi bat jantia. Haringkat ke jingsak hilang jong ke Menteri Karep Karyang. Ka Dr. Mizel Amperin Lingdo kapalalong kong kekongsan. Ka Assistant Commissioner Kom Noodle Officer Millet Mela kakong DBS Mukhim bat kiwe kakong darab yang mulia kabalong Nongrep Krai na kasnong Khanduli West Jaintia Hills District hakajing ekran baka bat CCTV kalai thu baka ni jingrap yuk Krai kala ai Jingmyntoi shikadai e igi Nongrep hakani ke kenti hakabaki laban de hadu kedor ka ba prapo tengka hadu shispa tengka shikilo.
May I request everybody to kindly rise as we welcome our honorable chief guests and other dignitaries of the government of Meghalaya as she inspects the stalls of our entrepreneurs and participants.
Yeah, that is in the program, no?
In NESFAS?
Yeah,
The
another
one. The NESFAS program, we were not able to attend that day. We went there.
Just imagine.
These are all 100% millet, except for the bread. Our other products are all 100% millet, and we don't use refined sugar.
So there's soap, but there's everything also from the
all herbal. All herbal, but not all from Ardomatic. These are all products from mainly millets, Bangalore. These are also from Bangalore. This is some premium quality cosmetics I kept.
Today, millet constitute an important source of food fodder for millions of resource-poor farmers and plays a vital role in the ecological and economic security of India. These millets are also known as coarse cereals. In terms of economic importance, millets are addressing the need for fuel and its potential for biofuel production. As the demand for millets is increasing, more business opportunities for entrepreneurs are created as well. As per FAO Stats 2021, the area and the millet cultivation in India is 138 lakhs hectares and production is 173 lakh tons, which is 80% of Asia's production and 20% of global production. The global average yield is 1,229 kgs per hectare, and in India we grow 1,239 kgs per hectare. As we said, that millet are a pest-free crop that requires no chemicals. They are climate-smart crops that increase food security for the farmers and can be sourced locally from the villages. And in East Khasi Hills and Garo Hills, they have pledged on the farming consistency of this precious crop. By consuming locally produced millet, we contribute to our local economy, which will aid our people, health and environment. Millet in our area is often called Krai. So we know Krai is one of the heritage crop of our indigenous people, and over the years the production is being revived. It is worth mentioning that in Nongrep village, Khatarshnom, the annual millet festival is traditionally celebrated by millet growing communities of that area. Millet on health angle helps to moderate and prevent modern lifestyle diseases such as diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and overall help people achieve and maintain a healthy weight by maintaining gut inflammation. To conclude, this Eat Right Mela will prove to be a milestone initiative in terms of creating a knowledge pool and in creating a reciprocity of resources on millets respectively. Therefore, IYM, as an International Year of Millet 2023, will be an opportunity to raise awareness of and direct policies, attention to the nutritional and health benefit of millets and their suitability for cultivation under adverse and changing climate conditions.
It's nice to come to a program outdoors like this. Nice to see how farmers, entrepreneurs are motivated to meet at some point with the health experts and the agricultural specialists to build for ourselves a state which is healthy, a state which goes back to its roots, identify traditional plants like the millet, crop like the millet, and promote its generation. For this, we are grateful to our DC and the Food Safety Department that she heads, Madam Purba, Rosette Purba, who is indeed a person who leads by one's own knowledge. I'm very impressed with the information you gave me. So these are the kinds of forums, madam, where politicians like us, the political masters, get to understand the direction at which the bureaucrats, along with other stakeholders, are taking the state forward too. Thank you, madam. I'm very, very happy to see Madam Mukim, who delivered the inaugural speech. She's a known person amongst markets, food markets, because she's a very sincere taskmaster who ensures that the people eat healthy food by going personally herself and inspecting all the food joints across especially urban areas like Shillong City. Happy to see Dr. Sandra here as well, the director of the IIPH. Doctor, we are yet to get to know each other, but I have seen your activeness in several forums, and I believe you will be a directory of information for me. I'm happy to see that Dr. Khanari is also here, who's also hand-holding this entire program here, Doctor. Nice to see you here. Nice to see all the other dignitaries on the stage, may not take your names individually. I want to thank especially all these participants who have made this food mela very, very possible. Happy to see the students of Indian Institute of Hotel Management. Kajikben ka donru hanga bangayo pi ki Nongrep, Krai ki bawan na ki jaka ki boper ban 1
yo jing tip jing nang bat ban ai jing tip jing nang lem ye ki wei ki bam pat sung tho ya ka jing don kam jong ukrai kum uwei na kita ki ma rep ki bala man malam shibon ki jing bha haka im lang kasa lang snautanat shibon ban yo i bagi Nongrep ki jongi naka horticulture department group baki wan baki niya snok tilang bat kum kani ka program kabanya ram ya kata kajing ngong tho jong kajing don kam jong ka department ka rep ka riang ka pas ngong tho bat ka ba itho ya kajing la kajing nang kajing tip jong kita ki Nongrep ki badai ki dekhot bo kong san ha ka im lang ka sa lang jong ka jala ka ba ki jongi. We're also very, very happy to see all these young entrepreneurs. I have now, soon after I have taken over as Minister of Agriculture and Department of Health and Family Welfare, I have come across some of the most delicious items of millet. Thanks to the United Nations for recognizing millet as not only a very nutritious crop, but a crop that is actually dying in its cultivation. I have been fortunate in the last 2 weeks and a half to understand that there are various areas across the state of Meghalaya where millet cultivation is also keenly integrated to culture. Amazing songs on millet, amazing dances on millet, which go on to prove that millet is a crop that is a value-based crop for the people of the state of Meghalaya. Today, from the Director of Agriculture, ma'am, I forgot to also say hello to you and thank you. I've learned a lot from your speech, madam. I'm happy to know that millet is an alternative crop that can be inculcated very easily and adapted very easily across the people of the region and the state in particular. I'm happy to hear that you have so much information which is so valuable. The fact that millet has a shelf life of 2.5+ years is something which I didn't know. Even our local rice produce doesn't have that long a shelf life. And yes, in crisis times, millet can be the alternative staple diet of the people of the state of Meghalaya. And yes, we've gone away, we've gone some points ahead and also said that millet is indigenous to the extent that it is also used in several fermented drinks of the people of the state of Meghalaya. So all having said and done, as the Agriculture and Family Welfare Minister of the Government of India, and as the Minister of Health and Family Welfare, I am very, very happy to associate myself with this very innovative style of propagating millet within the ambit of food safety. Interesting, very interesting, checking to see the contents of the value of the crop called millet. Amazing that it can also intervene for iron deficiency, it can intervene for diabetics, for hypertension. So these are all very known mental disorders in the community, and usually we roam across not just our own state but also beyond the state and above and beyond to look for good health. But then good health is right there at your own cultivators' farms. And this is something that we should remember and be thankful for. And with much happiness and with much humility, I congratulate the organization of this Eat Right Millet Mela. And I look forward to seeing this food grain also being added to some of the interventions of the government of Meghalaya and the government of India, likewise, to inculcate good eating habits, healthy food to the younger generation. And I am sure that now that we have much knowledge about this golden crop that has a multiple value in the market as well as in our own personal lives, we should popularize this and take it across to every corner of the state, giving hope to millet growers.
I would like to announce the winners of the floral competition.
Sedang hubungan ekos Julai ekos. Jika ada banyak interest dan pasang dengan suara set bahaying hasam tu orang kabiang hadir pada orang pada banyak susung hadir dan pasang dengan apply license untuk SSI PGI ngatuk license dengan water testing illegal sebenarnya kalau madami orang ngawan atanya nak bertanya ketika sini kemenangkong kementerian nama bani long kumpangan display yang kini kawan di paset dalam kejong interest semua kejong mat kejing
Ni namar ni abam ni penegak Jingmyntoi yin tapi udan bajen kampung min yo sibun deh namar pemdon batit ya jawam ba terkedor dia kebai nong sngi kebai nong tre bat badi dem ya har sote terkedor pelan tinggi kemret penyirat tam kapan yo bam tu dia What dia ladir laklet hiban bam nong babur kam
they contribute to mitigating climate change and
si berni si yang dengan rap mensualing ya rebun ha ide namar bam dan yaum dan bathir dan bayu tu da rap rosu sakan tadi jar belum pelang ke yi maru smat bahaban yo pra di suang ya rap het kinong ba dia set tiat di sejawai Nado ba Nongrep daw sing kanila ban radio markam im da repusing di ban lokra snem la don snem la don tambangi pan namaro krai bing sa ira kan lian long u sei so hambon dei long tingi bu sembai be ken tingi dang yo heu na unu krai kan bi de taro dang yo ban ban lokal de penon kam ba ja tu bajang la shan kerja tidak ngisdi untuk powder tang powder ni penong kum horlik sabadi syam tu shet le lang maga usan loy bang bang tidak ai bam kulum ko naman la de penong powder mentale pertestat mentale tidak akan bagikai bagi tuban snake persna gitu tidak bersang bitaro nang mengimdon gitiar gitar ngimdon yero bidang yo tang ko bagi mesin ban kun kuy na skop itu padang dapat na ya macam hanya usna menjua dini di live page below di menta bede di midi nurukau nyokrom tu hama menta bede da piwat sejar 1000 kilo sekilo kunum yo sur mar mendar ta kuning yo ra menta ro de ngirap hije hije tang hajau kan di menjua de kai men sim oi mar bagi nongrep yes nong kisat nyum de bam don bathet tiki ong ken pi vele kim wan ti mo kan tamianga ke ngarung persang ban warga sebang aktif untuk mapancing mod cleansing mod mereka taruh ngam punya tang sampai ke office dan menta berbela koi hakan ni pakai mela ni ngai iba hajing syar de bagi trek baniaram de baniaram bun la du ajar atau arwe menta pergi miok su tiban supply kala don bapan ki bayu ini miok su ban ni don setang dia saja jika mesin dengan yo tanggo bagi mesin ban pengkoi itu skum jong ni ora rei ban ong mesin ban terlian di oven dengan bake cake muffin ni ora ke grinder ni yo lagi private dan diberi bubuk mesin itu hadung kita yang minta dengan punya jimangi itu untuk lah tho powder ba santo gram ni pak sama benda kan badai kata ni namar badai berat hi dengan sudi laga de umta mereka benda kan kabai package untuk bai dung bai gran kan gam kesu kesuk ban rap de kan thêm tu suk tang ban po por batung tu dan kam siram ban po itu jaga ban po namar ye itu jaga itu jauh saya gitu pernah po dan kepada lor pada badan lang in hap tep support itu pada atong nak cara dua haprak serai setu semua ban rap syong tu lor prai rolong tiak tu rolong ni sedang ban rap sedang benaju namar ngis kan duli ladangi rap suayu benaju kemudian benai me rayu ubah pelat upat nate dau tiam tu dau upat umlak saya habis sok semua ini sedang berlanjut demi order nomor last week nomor Desember tiken haga liga berni ba santhau kilo de undung ta santhau kam long kat no te kador pide tiga dor di minta di nangking te mar nakon di bapana tingi ban namar krai undon hakti kala de dum ta ken khapeu ni de yo ni samlong mampat ko coba lah ada pengkut sispar ada depan tahu tu empat pengkut kakam rep hiti benda ang songim tim da yu tang ba la da don bathi pada gi brevi shlu te ban rep angata roi dem lar pi ban rep nang si pilam tu pila tu baru san program tu te dang la hi marwe ban sumpah sangat kesong haga na tu bangi caran tu ladang ila ban sei ban ral itu gi bangi caran tu kan milik tu gi meja tau sep tu dan kan brand untuk ila ban penipu tingin pada bu hai ruk tai jing ru bandung lang sini tang ba san program ngin reti ar berni yo be Berlibasan pebulu. Dari ba im nagarep dinaro gilang suamen suagi ya rep tigila ya ris palu dikat henre tiba-tiba kamai tang digiwe gilaki kam im re uba rep te usaha jindo.
Thank you, sir.
Kiu kan rah do kata.
Now we have come to the